jail. You know, it's nothing that the white boy can tell me that can say, well, we should just let this go. You know, it's nothing in Dr. York's information that had me think that that's not him in jail and some UFO got him or some walk-in being that was in him left. I don't agree with that. I know that's Dr. York sitting in jail, so I can't rationalize that. And I think that the more that we let our political leaders, our spiritual leaders and the heads of our nation go down like that, we're showing that, for lack of a better word, we're a bitch-ass nation. And what they have done to Dr. York is what they're doing to the black people in general. It's the whole image, because he didn't just build those pyramids for Nuwaubians and set that land up for just people that were Nuwaubians. He set that people up for all black people. So now the FBI or CIA or the sheriffs in Atlanta are now under the auspices that they can run in on any black group. Just like how they just got Wesley Snipes and gave him 3 years in jail with all the money and the political power that he's supposed to have. So now we're making an overall statement that this white boy can do anything to us that he wants to and he can get away with it. And it's really a misinformed statement. You know, because if the European runs up into something we're doing, we're going to cut his throat. You understand the point I'm making? So he has a wrong impression. They're misleading the white boy to think he's going to run up in every black person's organization with their family and people and they're organizing and ain't nothing going to happen to him. You know, and if you're talking like something that's going to happen to him, you're a terrorist. We don't care about being considered as a terrorist. If you walk up in our demonstration as a European, CIA, FBI agent, or even a black devil, trying to destroy what we are setting up and building for our people, we're going to kill them. We're going to remove them off the planet Earth. Now, we're not going to come and try to dominate other people's organization and impose our views on any other human beings, and this is not a game. But if you come up in our demonstration, CIA, FBI agent, no matter what your political office is, Mayor Daley, any of you, if you come up in our organization, our entity, we're going to deal with you. And it's suicidal. We're going to get your mama, your cousin, your nephews. We're going to kill everybody. You understand the point I'm making? So that's how we carry it. But we can't speak that for New Orleans.
So basically, you're saying that as a Moorish, right?
No, I'm saying that as
a black person.
Absolutely. You know, organizing and us building right here in the here and now. You know.
You know what? I feel the same way you do. You know, I've been a New Orleans forever, and you know, but I've been a Moor forever too. You know?
Right.
Because there's no difference between me and them. But what I found out is that the Moors, those two organizations right there, are the key to everything. The Moors have the structure. Okay? The Moors have the structure and the backbone and the knowing. Because the Moors set up a straight line. Okay? The Nuwaubians have the knowledge, but don't have the structure. Okay?
Right.
It's like a body without a foot.
That's what I noticed. And
See what I mean? See, now my main goal is, and it's yours too, because the way you're talking is, I study all. That's what I do. You know, I'm from Haiti. You know what I mean? I tell people that I got a different perspective and think the way I look at things. You know what I mean?
Right.
But the thing about it, I'm trying to get the Nuwaubians and the Moors together, because technically speaking, we are one, because it's called Nuwaubian Moors. You see what I mean? So now the question I'm asking myself is, why is it that they're not together?
This is a main reason why they're not together, because the Nuwaubians and the Moors are two different organizations with two different infrastructures.
Right.
One thing is that the Moors aren't even together.
Right.
There's so many different sects of people talking about who got the right charter and who's the real temple and who's really under the prophet. So the Moors are not even together.
Nope.
And the whole idea of being Moorish, and I've come from being a Grand Sheik in the Moorish Science Temple of America, so I held the highest seat that you can hold within that organization. So I can speak on this, and they can't say anything to me because I'm speaking from being in the position of being a Moor and having some rank within the Moorish Science Temple of America. But not only are they disunified among themselves, it's also a disunified effort to organize black people. Give you an example. If you're walking around saying that, you know, we're Moors and we're not black, you have already just cut out the whole major population of how people think in overall society. If they're under the reality that they're black, and you go saying you're not black, you're a Moor, in this day and time, they're going to look at you like you're silly. And the big difference between calling a Moor and a black is no real difference. The word Moor means black. Look it up in the dictionary.
That's what it is.
Morenos. In Greek, moros. In Latin, the word Moor means black anywhere you find it. So, I mean, that's a misnomer. That's some religiosity. Now, Prophet Noble Ali, and I'll speak on Prophet Noble Ali, because Prophet Noble Ali was an enlightened one. And he said, if I can get you to think, I can get you to save yourself. So think about this. Prophet Noble Ali and It's Noble drew Ali, because that's how he drew. But now we're here to draw now. Now we can have our own drawing. That's how he drew. That's why he's the Drew. Now we can draw now. So my drawing on that is that the reason he said we're not black is because if you look at the historical context of him saying black was evil, he borrowed a lot of that from the Ku Klux Klan movement. Follow me with this. At that time, black was being evil. They was hanging black people. And he wasn't so much in the South. He was more in the city with what he was doing. But in the South is where all the hangings and lynching and the Moorish thing didn't really go over in the South. It didn't really take grassroots. It more was a city type thing. But the Ku Klux Klan in the South was saying, man, you're black. Black is evil. Black means color. Black means death. Now, according to the teachings of Noble Drew Ali, it says black according to science means death. What science? Whose science? It says if you look up black in the dictionary, black means evilness. Who wrote the dictionary? The word Ethiops means black or burnt phrase. The word Kemet means black. The word Sudan, Saud means black. The word Niger, Nigeria means black. It's black all over Africa.
That's what it is.
We were considered to be black people. So when did black become evil? It became evil when the European and the Klan started saying we hate black people. That black has been evil. So we wanted to get away from that image of what black was considered to be. And even at that time, the real terrible word was Negro or nigger. It wasn't even black. We didn't become black to James Brown talking about I'm black and I'm proud. So we wasn't even, the European, black was not even the word being used as in a derogatory sense at that time. But so-called black people were being hung and being lynched. So where did we get black being evil from? We got that from the European. Now, black is an adjective. It's not a noun. So just because you say you're something doesn't mean that's your nationality. You understand? You see the difference between making you say, well, you're real dark. That doesn't mean you're the dark man. That just means that's how you're being described. And there's some people out here that are black. Not maybe here, but go to Africa, go to Sudan. There's some people that are so black they blue. Now, if you look at the more Science Simple of America, most of them, the majority of them are dark-skinned, real Nubian. Not like the Nation of Islam, where you have a lot of you know, mulatto-looking individuals. A lot of so-called fair-skinned, Farrakhan's. You see the one I'm making? But when you look at the Nubians, most of them are black, are real dark brothers. So they're the wrong ones to be talking about black is evil, and I'm not black. So you see people trying to get away from that, the stigma that was created by the devil about what black is and what black means.
Well, basically, they following Willie Lynch.
You teach
make them go against themselves.
The bottom line. So you got that self-hatred, saying I'm not black, I'm a Moor, which really means black. And we know that Latin is not the original language.
Sure not.
Spanish is not the original language. So the Latins, the Spanish, and the Portuguese were all Europeans.
That's what they are.
So they said we can't use the name black because it was given to us by slaveholders in 1776. Well, who gave you the name Moor? There were some people of pale nationality that gave you the name Moor. Now Moor encompasses the Berbers in Morocco, somewhat considered like an Arab, but not an Arab. The Berbers are more European than Arabs are. So it's like an Arab mixed with a European, mixed with a Portuguese or something. Now you got all these dark continents. Africa is a dark continent because of people with a melanin in complexion. Why would Africans in America, for lack of a better word, two misnomers, African America, but why would so-called Africans in America identify with the most lightest Africans? Two of them, Ethiopia, the Rastafarian movement, and Moroccan. We're Moorish Americans, descendants of Moroccans living in America. You see once again that we chose the two fair-skinned places. Don't get me wrong. You got some black people in Morocco. The real dark, the Ganawa people, that's what they call them. The Ganawas. Those are your dark tribe people in Morocco. And then you got your Galawala tribe in Ethiopia. But of the palest nations in Africa, you got Morocco and Ethiopia. And they're the ones we identify with the most. We don't say, well, we're Sudanese American, descendants of Sudanese living in America, or descendants of Sierra Leone. We don't choose the blackest places. We choose the lightest places. That's no diss on the Rastafarian movement, nor is that no diss on the Moorish American. It's just a reality that we went from looking for a white Messiah to a damn near light Messiah. It's a reality. We didn't really embrace and really embody the Black is Beautiful movement. So my point is, if people are walking around, I mean, when I was a